What's up, everyone? My name is Thomas. I'm the director of marketing at OTK, and I've been a part of esports for so long. I literally have the stuff to back it up. This is a 2013 Worlds jacket that I bought back when it came out. I have an old school Team Liquid t-shirt before jerseys were a thing, and even a legacy Cloud9. This is their jersey. This is a t-shirt jersey. Anyways, Paramount Plus recently just announced that they're producing a fictional comedy series about the League of Legends LCS series, and this is going to be centered around a group called the Fugitives, which I think I might be one of the very few people ever to own actually one of these jerseys. I guess this adds more depth to why I have a very unique perspective on the industry and ability to speak about it. It's because my old agency actually worked on the branding for the Fugitive thing. Anyways, so for those of you that don't know, I've also been following the LCS since like the very beginning. I've been through it all, so I know what it's like to watch these teams and everything like that. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna react to it. So yeah.
11 teams, 11 dreams, with all eyes on the LCS trophy.
Esports is one of the biggest sports in the world.
When most fans think about fugitive gaming, they think of one name, and that's Creamcheese.
I can't believe they named him Creamcheese. Like, I like it because it's not like the cheesy Blizzard thing that was like Crusher 99 or something like that.
Right up there with best all.
It's also a comedy, not to be taken serious.
I've played in huge arenas, gotten a ton of girls. I bought a Porsche.
Back when Creamcheese started playing, players didn't have $1 million contracts.
This reminds me of the old school Curse and TSM days. And it's very reflective of that.
We're going to the LCS.
Honestly, we'll probably win 7 championships.
He never met the expectations that he set for himself.
It's just a matter of time until Creamcheese is no longer the face.
Wait, did they have a G-Bay 99 po? For those of you who don't know, G-Bay has literally been producing content since like the beginning of time around the LCS and has some of the greatest takes ever.
Creamcheese is no longer the face of the franchise because fans are ready for the era of Organism.
So we're actually seeing this in the LCS right now. So it's actually kind of cool to see how they're reflective with Danny and EG's other mid laner. These young hotshots coming into the LCS is amazing to see them winning, taking names off these veterans, which for a long period of time, it was just so stale. People, you saw the same faces, imports. It was just, there's no NA pride. So this stuff is actually super relevant, and I like it that they tailored this story to this.
He wanted to play with Fugitive.
I've been watching Creamcheese for so many years. Now I'm so...
It's actually really crazy because a lot of like guys like Danny, like when Bjergsen was signed to the LC, like started playing in the LCS, Danny was like 9 or something, so it's really cool to see this.
So you're a prodigy, dude. It's like standing in front of one of those kids who plays the piano, you know?
He's gonna be the youngest pro player in North America.
It was so dope.
Everyone was dying to know how Organism's game would translate to the pros.
Organism started walking up to this purple worm thing, looked like Grimace's from McDonald's, and he died, and everybody started cussing him out.
I won't win one year of my life.
We were all wondering if this big bet on a kid with no team experience would pan out, or would it be a colossal failure?
I don't have that much time left.
Okay, so that's the whole trailer and everything like that. Now, so from an industry / marketing standpoint, such a brand thing, my initial reaction to this, I've had a little bit of time to process it and see other people's reaction within the industry. And overall, I think this is great for the LCS. This is great for League of Legends esports. This is great for esports in general. However, I don't know how I feel about this when you compare it to the goals of like a Netflix's Drive to Survive, and I'm very curious to see how this all pans out, because one of my biggest concerns as a fan of the LCS, as a fan of esports, as someone that's really, really passionate about seeing League of Legends esports and just esports growing, is this kind of pokes fun at the LCS. Now, if you don't know, in the past they had done a show. The Rock had a show around League of Legends. It was HBO Ballers, but basically in 2019 they also made a show around it, and it was a little bit more comedy based. And honestly, the initial response was like, cool, like The Rock, like maybe people take it serious, but it was, again, framed in more comedic, more funny manners, so people didn't really take it serious. Also, it was on HBO. Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't see a lot of conversations having around it. It also was a pretty shitty year to launch it because right after that was the COVID pandemic, so all of LCS went online and stuff like that. So truthfully, I think this is fantastic for the LCS, for the brands that play a role in it. I know you saw a little bit of Team Liquid, I think a little bit of Cloud9 and some other the more legacy brands. And I think it's going to be very entertaining, and you know, maybe it'll get some people interested in the LCS and stuff like that and give them a behind the scenes look and getting the inside scoop behind these teams. So in the concept of promoting the LCS, sparking entertainment, drama, setting the stakes, setting the competitive reasoning, why people should be invested, why people should care, why should people watch, that's not there. This is just present of this exists, there's a comedy aspect to it, and that's it. And maybe it'll showcase the big viewership, the broad engagement of Gen Z, young adults, casual gamers and stuff like that, which is very important, but it doesn't people don't buy into it. Like, this is a fictional team, so it's not real. If the whole story is around this, people aren't going to be really invested in the other teams and stuff like that. So from a competitive LCS brand standpoint of view, this is a big L, in my opinion. From an entertainment, introducing people to League of Legends, introducing people to the esports side of things, I think it's a net positive, but I feel like that people will have a hard time coming into the series, from the series, and then attaching themselves onto a brand. Brands like, you know, 100 Thieves, TSM, Liquid, Cloud9, the opportunity to cater to these fans and be like, hey, this is a reason why you should be a fan of us coming from this series. But I don't know if that's the same kind of fan that's like, I don't know. I think from a competitive standpoint for League of Legends, for it being like setting the stakes, I think it's a net L. It's just not a good look for the LCS. And yeah, that's my honest truth. I think that it's horrible for it because it just makes it out to be a joke and that these players are a joke. And if you ever watch any of these series, these esports teams produce, it is the complete opposite. So it can send a very bad precedent of expectations for people that, you know, and I think if Riot is producing a Drive to Survive like esque series around this, I think that's good. Set the expectations, set the storyline, tell people why they should be invested in this, and this doesn't. So from a fun enjoyment, bringing the casual audience into the LCS, I think that's fantastic. I think that's good. People might not stay around for the long run, and I'll do a longer, bigger breakdown from the Netflix Drive to Survive point of view. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this this hot take that I have, and I don't think this is good, honestly, for League of Legends as a whole. However, like I said, I'm excited to see how it pans out, and I will do a post video reacting to it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay notified when I update you guys on all this industry stuff. And that's about it. Leave a comment. Do you think this is going to succeed or this is going to be a failure? Tell me why. I'm really curious to hear.